What's up, guys? I'm Jules. Thanks for coming back for another weekly update. I hope you're doing well. It is June 25th. It is the last video of June 2025. It's insane how fast it's gone by. And I have a little over a week, about 10 days, till I head back to Kentucky again. And got a little bit of stitching here and there to show you. Of course, what did I do with... What did I do with the one? I'm going to show you this one. I still don't know what this one is because I haven't told you guys what it is. But I got this going. Can't tell. I know you can't tell. You're not supposed to be able to. But I'll show you. I hope to actually get this one done by the time I get back from Kentucky. If I stay stitching it, I did about 1,500 stitches on it this week, so I've got about 17,000 to go. So we'll see. We'll see how fast I can stitch. I may have to pause this, because what did I do with Colorado? Got my Vietnam Memorial one, which I haven't hardly stitched on, and I did something with it. I gotta pause. Did I pause? I unpaused. Okay, so I'm not taking it out of the hoop because I'd like to get some more stitching done on it tonight, but I got about 800 stitches done on this one. And I'm still like 30 something percent, but I got, you know what, you can't tell. Let me just take it out. Gotcha. So it's coming together nicely. So yeah, you can kind of see a little bit better there. So I got the color in Colorado, and that's a really good, that's such a great motto. I'm sure that's already been used, right? Putting the color in Colorado. But yep, so got the mountains, got that, so about 30% done. This will be another one that I hope to get done in July. Did I have a June finish? I don't think I had a June finish. So I think this one was supposed to be my June finish, maybe. I don't know, but we'll get there. We'll have a couple finishes in July. So anyway, so I got those two. Haven't really gotten too much progress done with the Vietnam one, but I did do this one pretty well. So I'm excited. I'm being quiet because the hubs just went to bed and I don't want to disturb them too much. So, but I got a lot of designing done this week, and I'm pretty happy about that. All the things that I talked about last week, I did publish. All the things. I'm like, what things are we talking about? So I think I showed you guys that Black Widow spider, the really deluxe one. And then, did I tell you that I've also made like a medium-sized version? Now the medium-sized version is not up yet. It's almost there, but it's not quite ready. But the smaller one's going up. The big one is 300 by 300. The smaller one is 150 by 150. Still has pretty dang good detail. And I think for a lot of people it would be great. But if you really want to see all the detail, the big 300 by 300 is the one to go. I did also publish what I call Fantasy House, because I couldn't come up with like medieval Victorian, I don't even know what to call it, to be honest with you, but I got that one up. That was a pretty big size one, but it's still only about 19,000 stitches, which I know it sounds like a lot. I have so many more that are so many more stitches. So did I publish the church one yet? No, I haven't published the Dawn in the Church, and this one's really big. Let me pull this up here and see how big is it. It is 370 by 250, so I deliberately kept the detail in this one. And there's got to be 60 something colors in this, but I definitely got it nice and large. Another one that I've been working on, another really big one. This one's 400 by 225 or 226 or so. I call this one Vintage Capital. It's an old vintage, like an old hand sketch of, I'm not sure what Capitol building this is. If it's, I don't think it's the United States Capitol. It could be like a European Capitol. It could just be something that somebody drew. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. I just like the colors. I like the way it looked. And in order to keep the little bit of detail that you see and all the people walking around, I kept it large. So large and in charge. I'm kind of hankering for large. I've been having a hankering for large cross stitch lately. So I'm in the mood. And then I got this other one that I've kind of made small. Speaking of which, made small. I call this one Lady Liberty Stamp. It's small. It's 140 by 140. It's not totally full coverage. Like, I edited it just a little bit. it had like the little divots of a stamp edge. And I cut some of those out because they were uneven and it just made the piece look a little meh. So you will have a little bit of fabric that shows around that. So I got that one done. And then we talked about that one. Let me pull up. So I've got a number of patterns that are sort of in the queue that I'm working on next. There's this one that is, let me pull this out here. There's this one that's sort of like this wild horse. I think, yeah, I actually call it wild horse. Now, I'm actually going to remove everything but the horse on this one. I think that this is one of those like really cool patterns that you can do with any kind of fabric. I'm also going to put it out as a full coverage, like a big full coverage piece. So it's something that I'm working on. This particular one is taking quite a lot of time to remove a lot of the surrounding fabric that doesn't need to be, the surrounding pattern that doesn't need to be shown outside of the horse. So, so I am working on that, but that one's coming. It just, that one's, I've been working on that one for a little bit already. Let me see what else I got going on here. There's some more stained glass ones coming out. Let's see, where is it? The stained glass, the stained glass Northern Lights is something that's coming out. Let's see here. And then there's this one. It's an altar, and I don't remember. I don't remember exactly where it is. I'm pretty confident it's a picture. It's a photo that somebody took of an altar. And by the time I get it published, I will have it. I will have the name of it correct because I have it on my computer here. But it's another large one that I'm working on. So I've actually had that one in my back pocket for a long time, for probably a couple of years, and I just haven't done anything for it. But it just, you know, I just like the look of it a lot. I just think it really has that ancient look to it. So and then let me pull up real quick and just talk about. So I've got some patriotic ones that I want to get on the store here real soon. I came across this little set of like a vintage looking flag, and there's all these different things that are kind of in front of this vintage looking flag, and I don't really want to tell you guys too much, to be honest with you, because it's kind of cool. I think it's cool. So I've got that one, and then I've got a stained glass dragonfly coming. I think what else? Yeah, so everything's just kind of in different phases of being done. So I definitely have been designing a lot this past week. I kind of feel like I'm finally back in the groove. Feel a little better. Feel like a bit more motivated, back to my normal self. Just in time to go away for another trip and kind of lose that momentum, but that's all right. No worries. Hopefully I'll get a lot of stitching done there. So, so yeah, so what else is going on? So I took Bodie with me to work today. He got to hang out. He was awesome. He was just like the best little guy there ever was. He was just sitting there and having a great time. It was awesome. He had such a good time. He's been so good in the car going. And so I'm trying to get him more socialized and doing things. I got him signed up for some day play, some supervised day play coming up. That'll be after I get back from Kentucky. He'll go over for just a little bit and see how he likes things. But he's not he doesn't play with other dogs a whole lot, although he has occasionally like broke it down with Topher and like, oh, and started like doing zoomies and stuff around here. He's been doing some of that lately, which is pretty awesome. But I want to get him a bit more socialized so he has more fun with other dogs, and it would be nice to have him do that. So anyway, so there's that. Trying to think if there's anything else. So I'm getting an MRI on my wrist tomorrow. I've got this, I've had this, I think I might have mentioned it before, but I have this swelling and this discomfort kind of right here on the side of my wrist. And to me, it feels like it could be another one of those, like, I forgot what they're called. Oh, ganglion cysts. And I had one, if you remember, I had one, like, I think it was this finger. I had it like right there is where it was, and I had to have surgery. It was right inside of a tendon, and so they had to go in and kind of cut that out a little bit. But this thing over here has been bugging me. When I stitch, especially when I stitch a lot, it gets pretty sore. So we'll see if that's what's going on, or if it's just like a strained wrist. Maybe I just need to wear something while I stitch for a while. But I got that looked at. I'm doing good. Other than that, man, summer's already starting. Things are going great. I'm just trying to relax and not be quite so crazy like I have been before. Take some time to enjoy myself and have some fun. And yeah, and we've been doing that. So been doing good. We've both been doing great, my husband and I. So we're just doing fantastic. So yeah, everything's great. What else is going on? Ow, what else is going on? I think that's about it. So I am going to let you guys go so I can get this video going. I've got some things to do in the morning, and I got to get this up tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're getting a lot of stitching done. I'm going to shout out to Sharon. I follow on Instagram, and I'm on Instagram some, and nowadays I've been on Instagram just looking at funny videos and stuff. I need to look at more stitching, but gosh darn it, Sharon, every time I turn around, you've got like another 500 stitches in this piece and 500 in that piece. It's really impressive. And considering that I know that it's full coverage and that it's full, full crosses, I'm just impressed. And I look at the big roller frame thing that you're working on, or whatever that frame is you're working on, and I think about my roller frame back here, and I'm like, if I could just get that to a place where I could be comfortable using it, what could I do? So maybe I'll do that. So I got tomorrow off. I work Friday, and then I've got a 4-day period where I'm off, and no plans until the end of that, and then it's almost the holidays. So but yeah, so hopefully I'll get a lot of these Independence Day stuff out, and maybe I'll actually even do like an Independence Day sale and do a bunch of them, get a bunch of them out there. But I have so many Americana stuff, it's crazy. But all right, am I tired? Yeah, because it's the end of the day. Mom and Dad, I'm okay. I'm just tired. And so hope you guys are doing well down there in Florida. Hope my mommy is doing well. I'm gonna be seeing her in a couple of weeks. It's gonna be awesome. And yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well, getting a lot of stitching done. Let's see what we can get done this week, okay? We'll talk to you soon.